right, if loving you is wrong, fans, this is just one of those, thought-provoking videos. Nothing too major here. No, visuals you need to watch in this video. It's just a matter of me talking about the show. And this is asking a question that I think I brought up in the video about, we won't find out who the baby daddy is in the night's episode based off that caption that Ohm put up when promoting the trailer last night. Pretty much saying, this episode will have you asking, Alex, who's the baby daddy? And it's like, no, we've been asking that for years, so I don't really see what kind of promotion is that. You better tell us who the daddy is, or you truly are going to lose a lot of viewers. And I think that between tonight and when the haves and the have-nots comes on next Tuesday, I'm definitely going to do some videos about, just this. I wouldn't even call it a season because these are 8 episodes tagged on to the back of season 4. But let me just say, I'll talk about the episodes that pretty much promoted the return of If Loving You Is Wrong. Overall, I've liked these episodes. I am glad I started reviewing it. Like, the views and subscribers gained from reviewing this show aside, in regards to me actually watching these shows week to week, I've actually enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie, but I can definitely see why there are a lot of disgruntled fans, especially ones who have been watching since day one, who are pissed off that the show was gone for over a year. Yet, over the course of these 8 episodes, what exactly has really happened? I'll definitely go into that more after tonight's episode. But to be honest, and this isn't to toot my own horn because a lot of you all are good at predicting this stuff as well, given the fact that OWN releases so many clips and whatnot between Monday and Tuesday before an episode even airs, you pretty much know all the beats of an episode before it even airs. So based off what we saw what we've seen so far from the night's episode, I'm actually surprised they haven't released any clips of Bennett tearing up the house. I'm interested in that. I think they're probably going to save that for last, when the episode actually airs. But my question to you all is, why do you watch If Loving You Is Wrong? And I'm asking this strictly as someone kind of on the outside looking in. Like, once again, guys, if you've been on this channel long enough, or if you're new, you know for a fact the Haves and the Have-Nots is the talked about show. But aside from, 2019, I very rarely talked If Loving You Is Wrong. I think in 2018, I probably put out the most If Loving You Is Wrong videos that I ever have. But keep in mind, during the course of that long hiatus, all of the videos I did were pretty much based on, is the show coming back? Oh, we got a return date. So-and-so did. I did so many theory videos about If Loving You Is Wrong in 2018, but that was only about the return of If Loving You Is Wrong. It wasn't about the baby daddy or anything. I think I might have did one video about it, but that was all. But I feel like when it comes down to it, I think the show itself is just a guilty pleasure show. The fact that, people who support Tyler Perry watch his content, whether they love it or not. I feel like comparing If Loving You Is Wrong to Too Close to Home is a bit unfair. Number one, Too Close to Home only had 2 seasons on TLC, but Too Close to Home, what I will give it credit for is the show truly was finding its stride. It did struggle a bit at first, but after, continuously watching, it did eventually find its stride, or was about to get there. And then somebody clipped his wings and it was canceled. And I was like, well, damn, I really wanted to see what season 3 would bring. But with If Loving You Is Wrong, it's kind of like the same thing over and over. And like going back to I did used to watch with my mom season 1 and some of season 2, not every single week, but I think after watching the first 4 episodes, I'm like, you know what, this show really isn't for me. And it wasn't simply because I was, laser focused on just the haves and the have-nots, but with the haves and the have-nots, there were compelling story arcs and secrets that really made me continuously watch the show because there was so much for me to theorize about. But with If Loving You Is Wrong, for the most part, everything was pretty much exposed, if you will. It was right in front of our faces. It wasn't a matter of who's doing what and who's going to die and stuff. We kind of already knew that as an audience. On If Loving You Is Wrong, it's just a matter of when will other characters figure this stuff out, So when I think about comparing the 2 shows, and I've really seen that watching it in 2019, a lot of the story arcs and character personalities and whatnot are very similar to the haves and the have-nots. So for me, it's almost like an Easter egg hunt watching If Loving You Is Wrong, just so I can compare and contrast, but in a fun way. So for me, it's been a blast, but for other fans, I can definitely see why it's been a bit dragged out. I mean, the haves and the have-nots is notorious for doing the same thing, so I'm not going to throw stones at if loving you is wrong and act like the haves and the have-nots hasn't done the same. But I think I mentioned this in my video. I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a couple of people. I think it was in a video I did about is Ian a red herring? Is he like a last-minute distraction when it comes to the baby daddy plot? And then I really compared it to the lion tattoo of the haves and the have-nots, and I heavily focused on that show in the discussion to make a point. But the point I wanted to make is, despite the fact that the lion tattoo thing was dragged out, but not even that long, it was only about a year, and really that's only because of the fact that we got 30 plus episodes in 2018. If we hadn't, then I definitely think the lion tattoo thing would have been spread out for maybe well over a year. Is that aside from the lion tattoo, there are other interesting characters and storylines in the haves and the have-nots that are worth watching. With If Loving You Is Wrong, literally in the comments, I hope you tell me, aside from the who is the baby daddy drama going on, what else in the show is going on that makes you interested in it? I know a lot of people probably say, you know, Eddie and Randall's craziness. I can agree with that, because if you look at the haves and the have-nots, a lot of people say the same thing about Veronica, what kind of scheme Candace will be up to. But when it comes down to it, aside from characters doing crazy things in the baby daddy plot, what other storylines are there? I mean, aside from that, I think number 3 would be the return of all these missing characters who have just disappeared. What Brad was digging a hole in the mountains for. And that's about it. I mean, it's cool that Kelly's alive, but literally how many people are literally looking forward to how she's going to get out of jail? I haven't heard anybody talk about that. That's why I haven't done any videos on it. I think I did a couple of videos about, you know, Margaret, because that was interesting. She came down to the police station, you know, Rick nosing around and that kind of thing. But really, what else in the show is going on that is getting our attention and make us want to watch? Will I watch the show when it comes back? Well, damn right I will. The show's pretty much a hit on this channel. But literally, I'm talking to the diehard fans. What keeps you watching it? Is it just a, you know what, I've been riding the bus this long, the show's probably going to end next year, I'm just going to ride to the end of the line? I feel like a lot of people are in that boat, and I can't blame you. But at the same time, I think I think a lot of people make a good point. The baby daddy thing is so big that, you know, that's why Tyler Perry's dragging it out so long, because if he reveals who the father is, then damn, then what else is going to keep these people watching? So we'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, you know, I think that aside from, I feel like the people who say they watch it because of Randall and Eddie's crazy asses, they say that because they're unpredictable and what kind of mess they're going to get into. But I think less people are saying, yeah, I'll keep watching the show because I'm ready for Eddie and, you know, all these other characters to get what's coming to them. Not a lot of people say that anymore, because if you watch the haves and the have-nots, for example, look at all the characters like Justin and Veronica and Candace. For so long, getting away with so much crap, a lot of people just want them to get to comeuppance, but it's gotten to the point now where we're all used to, like, it's never going to happen. I mean, if it does, it'll be at the very tail end of the series, and who cares at that point? So whenever these characters get beaten up, or it seems like they're going to get killed, they don't, or go to jail, they don't. They might go for a little bit, but then they're out again. So I feel like it's just the pure enjoyment factor of watching these people be crazy on our screens. But with that being said, you know, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Why do you watch the show? Do you feel like the baby drama is the real storyline? Well, excuse me, the only storyline worth engaging into in the show? But because of that, the storyline has been drawn out too long that it doesn't even matter at this point. All that's to say, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, leave your thoughts below, and let's get ready for the season finale tonight. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.